Hi friends, it's my Eden and it is so good to see you and welcome to my vanity. So you've probably seen this in a couple of my videos. I haven't really shown you guys like my whole vanity setup or given you guys a tour or anything like that, and that is because my vanity needs a little bit of TLC. I recently went through my whole room and did a bit of like a spring cleaning, so to speak, but I left my vanity somewhat untouched besides just the top surface because I need to have a whole session of just going through all of my makeup, just pretty much everything that I keep in here. We're going to KonMari my vanity. So, anything that does not spark joy has to go. Today I have with me my very trusty paper bag in which all of my unwanted and not joy-sparking items shall be placed into. So, before we get into that, I guess I will go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of what we are working with, what we are looking at, and what I have already kind of going on behind me. So let's get started. Okay, so here is my vanity, the top of it. It looks very clean and organized right now. I do have quite a bit of decorations up on it at the moment. I just like a lot of decorations on a lot of my things. And then panning up a little bit. Hello! I do have a little bit of decor up on top over here, just with some vines and such like that. But we are going to be focusing more down here inside these drawers. So let's take a peek. Okay, so pretty much how I go about doing my makeup in the morning is I work from left to right. So over here in this drawer, I have all of my like foundations and powders and like bases and things for my face. I have my Real Techniques beauty blender in here, contour and stuff, just a lot of stuff for the face. But as you can see, it is so full right now, and I have stuff back in here that I don't even use anymore. So that is that drawer. And then up here is more face powders and stuff, but this is a lot of blush and highlight. And once again, it's pretty like crammed back in here, so I definitely have to go through these. Then moving into my larger drawer here in the middle. This one is gross. Like, there's all kinds of little bits of powder and eyeshadow that are in this drawer. I also have like a random broken brush head. I usually keep all my brushes over here, but this set of pink ones is just really pretty cheap that I got off of Amazon, and I have had these ones for years. They've worked pretty well, but as you tend to wash them, if you end up getting water in like this little part right here, this part of the brush can just fall off and come apart, and so I've had to glue them, and this is simply one that I haven't glued yet, so it's just been sitting in here. I'll sometimes use this one for contouring and stuff, but yeah, it's just like chilling in here. So yeah, this is all of my eyeshadow palettes and things. This one isn't too bad right now. I have pretty much what I want in here for the most part, but still, like, it at least needs to be cleaned out because this is, yeah, just a bunch of eyeshadow bits and it's not cute. Then over here, so this is sort of like my final step drawer where I have my mascara, eyelash curler. Eyelash curler. I use this tiny brush to do my eyeliner, and so I keep that one in here. And I also have the brush that I use to do my brows in here. So I have a couple brushes, a bunch of mascara, some eyeliner that I don't even use anymore, and my setting spray is just kind of chilling in here as well. So there's that. And then underneath this one, this is probably the worst drawer. So first of all, this is actually a giant palette full of a bunch of colors, but It is like really broken. I haven't used all of these colors, and there's more underneath here too. Like, I have not used all these colors. This happened like days after I bought this. I dropped it, and then a bunch of the powders all got cracked. So, I mean, this one's kind of difficult because like I don't have pigments as bright as these in any other palette that I own. I don't use this one that much, but when I do, I use it for like cosplays or costumes or kind of like specialty makeup. So I don't know, it takes up so much room, and I don't really have a great place for it right now, and I don't use it that much, and it's broken. So like, I don't know, it's a little difficult. But underneath all of this is like all of my lipsticks, and apparently a hairband, and also a mirror, and also, what is this? Like, is this nail glue? I can't even really like get in here. Yeah, so this is like nail glue. So there's like just a ton of junk in this drawer that I definitely have to go through. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so sorry if this angle kind of sucks. This took forever to figure out. I don't know what really great angle to get for this, but this is the drawer that I'm going to start off with. Here is the Sparkless Joy. No, not Sparkless Joy. Non-Joy Sparking. This is the depressing bag, where we will dump all items that do not spark joy. So, yeah, let's get started. I guess it would make the most sense to, like, take everything out first and then, like, put them back in. Okay, yeah, so if I take out everything, clean out the drawer, and then I'll only put back what I want to keep. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here is what the inside of this drawer looks like. Pretty nasty. This is all like foundation and powder and stuff that just gets in here when I set my things back down, so not cute. We're gonna go ahead and clean that out, and then we're gonna go through all of the items that were in literally just this one drawer. Yay, let's get started. Okay, so I was able to get most of this clean. There are still a couple of marks and stuff in here from foundation that I think are just stains. So I don't think I'll be able to get everything, but it is definitely a lot better than how it was before. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start to put in the remaining items that I want to keep. And obviously get rid of the stuff that I want to get rid of. These two e.l.f. primers, I don't really know how I feel about them. I've heard really good things about this one, the Poreless Face Primer. I don't love the hydrating one personally. So I don't know, I think I'll get rid of this. I might still try this one a little bit more before getting rid of it. But I don't know, I just don't think it works that great for me personally. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll have to say goodbye to this one. Okay, so I think this is all the makeup that I'm going to be keeping for my face. I have my favorite Misha BB cream. I have a contour, and I guess technically it's supposed to be a highlight palette. I just use it for contour. Some eye primer. I use this every single day. I have the e.l.f. primer that I sometimes use. I don't know how I feel about it. This I have mixed feelings about, but I'm still going to try it a little bit more. I have some concealers. I obviously have my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, which I once again use every single day. Sunscreen. This is actually some SPF powder that I really like. And yeah, I have a brush. Those are actually lip colors that I won't be putting back into this drawer, but I'll be moving them to a different drawer. So yeah, let's go ahead and put all of this back into the drawer in a neat and organized way. Okay, so I think what I want to do is actually use a little container to put my beauty blender in, because I think this is the biggest culprit for all of the foundation that ends up getting all inside my drawer. So I'm going to go ahead and dust this out. This is actually a little tiny mug that I got from my trip to Paris, France last year, and so I haven't really actually found a very good use for it. It's just been in storage, so this way I'll actually be able to put it to use, and yeah, I think it will do perfectly. Okay, so here is what I did. It's not the cleanest and most organized, but I don't want to fill this up right now with a bunch of dividers and things like that, just because I don't have that many. I actually grabbed a couple and set them over here, but I kind of want to spread these ones out throughout the rest of my vanity. And I know that when it comes to me doing makeup in the mornings, I'm just going to be ending up tossing things back in here, but this is already looking way better to me. I am pretty happy with this. Let's move on to the next drawer. Okay, so here are all the items from my blush drawer. This drawer actually isn't that bad. It's actually relatively clean. There are a couple marks in here, but the blushes don't get that messy, so it's not really that bad compared to the last one at least. I definitely have some stuff to get rid of, like this ancient rainbow highlighter that I didn't even really like. The packaging was super cheap, and it still has like this weird sticky residue on the back of it. Yeah, this is not sparking joy. I don't know why I have kept it this long. And then a couple of these too. I know that this blush is like really ancient as well. So let's go ahead and go through these. I don't really know which one of these to get rid of. I definitely don't think I need both, but like, should I get rid of the one that I've already hit pan with? Or should I get rid of the one that maybe I don't use as much? I don't know, I'm stressed. I'll put these down for now. Oof, okay you guys, I'm having a hard time actually, because a lot of these I want for different reasons. So, I do definitely use, oh wait, and I feel like I'm missing one. Wait, hang on. Haha, this one was in another drawer. This is one that I use a whole lot too. So that's another one as well. And these, I don't know why I keep finding these in like everything. Go away. So, okay, one, I don't even think I've used this one. This is supposedly illuminating face powder, but to me it looks like multicolored blush. Should we swatch it real quick? Should we just give it a quick swatchy? Do we want that? Okay. I mean, it is glowy, but it's like, okay, so the lighting kind of sucks right now because like there's the light from my room and this is the shadow of the camera, and like it's dark out right now. It's like 9 p.m. so I don't have any lighting, but this isn't, oh wait, is that really pretty actually? Do I really like that? Oh, I actually really like that. It's really pretty. I just swiped it like right here. I don't want to get rid of this one now. Should I just get rid of both? We're gonna get rid of both, you guys. These are old. Okay, that was a little bit more challenging, but I think these are all of what I'm going to keep. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the drawer and then put all of these back. I'm having a bit of a moment with this triangle. This was actually the one problem that I didn't like about this whole set from Too Faced. I actually love all of the colors that came in this palette. This was another like limited edition Christmas one that I actually got for Christmas this past year in 2018. But the triangle packaging just makes it really weird to store and even use. Like, this doesn't even stay open for when you're using it. It's really pretty, and they all stacked to make a really cute Christmas tree. It's just not very user-friendly, if that makes sense. So, oh, I'm gonna put this in here. It just, like, because what I don't want to happen is I don't want these to get so stuck back here that I just don't use them, like this one. I mean, this was stuck back in the back of the drawer and I couldn't even see it for the longest time, so I didn't even use it. I don't know, I think I'll come back to this drawer and move on. Okay, so even though this drawer was probably the most simple, and it probably is going to be the most simple to go through, it is definitely the grossest. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that, and then we will get to the makeup. I think that this is as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately, unless I came in here with like a magic sponge, and like I just don't want to do that. So I'm giving up now. It's definitely a lot cleaner, but again, I think these are just stains at this point, so yeah, let's move on. Okay, so for my palettes, I am definitely keeping most of these. I really, really love a lot of them, but I think ones that I'm gonna be getting rid of are probably these ones. This was definitely the one that I used the most back in the day. It just has really, really pretty colors, and now that I opened it, I don't want to get rid of it, but I just know that they're really old, but oh my gosh, that's still so pretty. You guys, I just ruined things for myself. Oh my gosh, okay, I just need to use up the rest of this and not get rid of it. Ugh. Why did I swatch these? Ooh, it looks so good. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this one. Maybe I can get rid of some of the other ones. Okay, this one I definitely don't use that much. Ooh, that is a really pretty gold though. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay guys, here's the new plan. I'm keeping these because I really like them, but I think I'm gonna get rid of these. Grace, if you're watching this, yeah, I didn't use this either. Grace actually gave this to me, and I think it's like basically a knockoff of the chocolate palette from Too Faced. But yeah, I just don't use these. This is like literally barely used though, so as opposed to just like throwing it away, I want to see if I can give this to like one of my cousins or something. So I will just go ahead and set this one aside because it's not bad by any means. It's just I don't use it enough to warrant keeping it in my vanity. Once again, I don't know where to put these. They're just not... Oh. I don't want to like shove them in the back because I want to keep things pulled to the front so I can actually see them and use them. And ideally, I don't really want to like stack them like this. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't really want them to be covering up anything. I want them to be able to be easily reachable. Maybe I'll just set them on top for now and then clean out the rest and see if I can maybe shuffle some things around if I make more space in other drawers. Okay, this drawer is rough. I mean, I have so much going on in here and so much stuff that I just need to get rid of. So this is gonna be great. Let's go. So moving, nice. Okay, so this is probably a lot of the stuff that I'm just gonna be able to get rid of because I honestly don't use a whole lot of eyeliners these days. I actually like to use this little angled brush and just use my eyeshadow to give myself really soft eyeliner. So I will occasionally use liquid liner, but for the most part, I don't use pencil liner, I don't use liquid liner. And tell me why I have 3 mascaras of the same kind and then like also just some other ones. Like, hi, we do not need to be living this life. Many of these do not spark joy. So yeah, let's get rid of the very crusty and not cute ones. And I guess I can keep this one. Ew. I feel bad about getting rid of this because it was so expensive, but I just don't use it, and if I want to get a new one, I can simply go out and buy one, but this does not spark joy. By the way, just to compare, so this is the voluminous liner in Noir, and this is just from, I believe, L'Oreal, right? Yeah, so this is just from L'Oreal, and so this is like half the price of the Stila waterproof liquid liner, so I don't know that this one is necessarily waterproof, but honestly, like to me, it pretty much looks the same, and it actually looks even blacker than this one. Granted, again, this is probably pretty old, but just if you want a cheaper alternative, like I would definitely recommend this one if you don't want to necessarily splurge and get the Stila eyeliner, because ever since I discovered this one, I've simply stopped using this one. So yeah, a little pro tip there. But yeah, now I have to get rid of some. I should probably just get rid of this. Like, I'll just use these ones instead. Okay, so like these are literally all the products that I want to keep. Now I'm thinking that I'll probably have extra space in the drawer that they were in, so maybe I can move some of my items from other drawers into this one to, yeah, balance things out a little bit more. This actually filled up the drawer more than I thought, and it's probably just because I have this divider in here. I definitely wanted to have this in here though because these roll all over the place, and this is how I got so many things stuck in the back of the drawer, and I didn't want that to happen again, so I decided to go ahead and just stick whatever would kind of fit in this little divider so that when I close and open the drawer, these things won't roll around. And then I went ahead and stuck my liners up right this way so that once again, hopefully they won't be rolling all over the place. I like this. I think it'll be a good system. And so now onto the final and most chaotic drawer. Okay, so here is the last drawer full of just lip colors. The ironic thing about this is that I don't even wear that many lip colors. A lot of these have just either been given to me or I have just randomly bought them and then just don't wear them. So yeah, let's get all of these out of here and then go through them. Look at all this chaos. Oh my gosh, all of these were in this drawer. So it wasn't even just lip products, it was like also some individual shadows, also some nail files, also this hairband, also my wig cap for like cosplays and such, also this mirror, also this mirror. So like there's just so much stuff that was in there. I'm probably going to be swatching a lot of these on the back of my hand because I don't even remember what half of these actually look like, and I'm sure that I can get rid of a ton of these things. So yeah, let's get started. Pretty much decided just to go through and pretty much swatch everything, and I'm kind of upset about how many of these colors that I actually like. I know I'm gonna have to get rid of like several of these guys because I don't wear lip colors enough to justify having this many lip colors. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to sort through these now that I actually know what some of their colors are, and you know, if at least I can just organize it better, then maybe it won't be so terrible and I can actually end up keeping more of these than I think. Okay, so this is what we are looking at now. I got rid of a bunch of colors, and I think the only way I was like able to do that was I just didn't really check them. I just kind of quickly grabbed the ones that I recall just like not loving before, and I just quickly threw them away so I wouldn't second guess myself. These are all the colors that I want to hang on to for now, and this actually isn't even all of the lip colors that I have. I have some in my purse right now that I take with me that I use pretty frequently, but yeah, these ones I will just go ahead and keep in here. Over here, I do have this little bowl that I found in storage that just keeps a lot of these little samples that I ended up grabbing when the salon that I worked at went out of business, and so I just took home like a handful of these little samples that I actually really love all the colors that are in here from what I remember, and I use these actually pretty frequently, so I'll go ahead and keep this. And then I am probably going to use this. So this is actually just a lid from the container that I'm keeping my brushes in right now. I'm gonna flip it over and just go ahead and probably stick a lot of these in here since they are smaller to keep them, again, from sliding around. And then, of course, I also have a little lipstick organizer, so I'm gonna see how well I can use these. Then as for this palette, I do still want to keep it, but I definitely don't need to keep it in my vanity. That is the plan. Let's get going. So this is frustrating. I just realized that even though this container fits, the actual lipsticks will not fit in here, so that kind of sucks. I feel like I need another like divider like this one up here because this worked so well for these ones. Okay, I just did quite a bit of digging and I found this little box, so this will for sure fit in here. Ugh, this makes me so sad. But maybe I could just like dump all of them in here. Would that make sense? Would it make sense to just like have all of my lipsticks in? Wait, okay, wait. Maybe we can. Does this make sense? Like, why do I have like a smaller box in like a bigger box? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, those actually fit nicely in there now. Like, that's fine. And then we can okay. I don't want this to be back here. I mean, is that the worst thing ever? I can still reach them. I can put something over here, though. Okay, time to maybe shuffle the drawers at all. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I actually think that I am done with the drawers for now. These triangles are simply going to have to be stacked on top or underneath things because they simply do not fit anywhere in a good way. I tried kind of flipping them between different boxes and stuff, but I have them organized according to product type, so it wouldn't make sense to have like these eyeshadows in some lipsticks, and it'll just have to be this way, unfortunately. But it is still a drastic improvement from what it was before. So yeah, the only thing that I really changed was I went ahead and stuck this on the lid that I was going to put the lipsticks on, just because now he's not rolling all around in here. And then I just flipped this way and stuck this. It's still behind it, but now I can just see it a little bit more than before when I have this flipped the other way, since I'm not going to be storing anything on the sides. So yeah, I'm going to clear off the top now and then give you guys a final look. Guys, here is all of the makeup that I am getting rid of, so I want to look into what options I might have to be able to, I don't know if you can like donate old makeup. I wouldn't think so because it's not sanitary at all, but I just have so much of it, so I don't know. I want to look into my options before I just dump all of this. I don't know, we'll see. Either way though, I feel so much better. I got rid of so much stuff. Yay! Yay me! Alright you guys, so that was me using the KonMari method of cleaning my vanity. Basically, if it didn't spark joy, if I didn't get excited again while holding it, then I got rid of it. So it was really fun to re-swatch all of the colors to kind of rediscover things that actually did spark joy for me. But a lot of the stuff was pretty just easy to get rid of, actually. So it did take quite a while because of all of the filming that I ended up doing, setting up the camera, moving it around, getting all the shots and everything. But for the actual makeup part, it actually didn't take me that long to go through all of my things. So I was kind of putting this off because I thought that it would take a really long time and it'd be really tedious, but it actually ended up being a lot faster than what I thought it would be. So I would definitely recommend, if you have a lot of makeup, to go through it, just not only to feel better and more clean and organized, but also so that you don't end up using like old makeup, or you know, so you don't just have these junky gross things in your makeup collection. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Marie, can you please tell me how to store triangles, because that's like the main thing that I'm still irritated with, but the rest of it I do really like. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below if you plan on using the KonMari method to clean things up in your life. If you know anything about getting rid of makeup, you can talk about that too down in the comment section. Give this video a like and subscribe if you want more content from me. But for now, I am ready to eat a snack and probably go to bed because it's late. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!